Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab code's on back order, and we're here with episode number 18? 18, I think, of our Pokemon X playthrough here on the channel. If I'm wrong, you can see it in the title. But we are here on Route 8, I believe, heading towards the next town, Ambret Town. We have dealt with the trainers along the Route 7 with the Battle Chateau. We're down here on Route 8 dealing with some trainers as well. And we do have to heal, because this is right after the last episode, and I gotta make sure to use my potions up. In fact, let's do it a different way. We're gonna do our team recap. There we go. What, I'm getting a notification on my phone? Get out of here. Let's do, again, recap here, but we're going to do some restoring along the way. You could use a simple potion, I guess. There we go. So first up we have... yeah, we'll keep it like this. Axel, the level 20 Badoo, holding the Miracle Seed to boost grass-type attacks. He's got Poison Point for the ability. The nature is Calm. He has Venoshock, Mega Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed. In fact, the whole team's at level 20 right now. Very consistent. Next is our starting Pokemon, Springer the Frogadier, sitting at level 20. Ability is Torrent. He's got a Lonely nature. The held item is Amulet Coin for a little bit of extra cash. Water Pulse, Quick Attack, Leer, and learned Smokescreen in the last episode, which could be very useful. Also at level 20 is Blitz, our Pikachu, with the Static ability. Mild Nature, holding nothing. Oh, I gotta give him something. Electro Ball, Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, and Play Nice are the moves. And last but not least, one of our returning members from Sinnoh, we have Slippin, the Piplup at level 20, our starter from back in the Sinnoh region. The ability is Torrent, Brave is the nature, holding Sharp Beak to power up Peck, with also Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, and Cut. That is everybody this time. I believe so. We haven't missed anything. Okay, what can I give to Blitz? Let's see if there's anything really useful here. Anything to hold. We can give him actually Berry Juice, which can heal 20. Let's just do that until we find a better item, like, say, a Magnet or Light Ball would be good. Yeah, I think that's all we can really make use of here. I could give you the Blastoisinite. That would do nothing. I still have Honey, too. I could use Honey to get Horde encounters, but I kind of want to hang on to those items because... how do I get there? Oh, I need Strength. Okay, never mind. Because I want to try to use... once I learn... what is it again? Sweet Scent, then we can get infinite Horde encounters without using any items. Okay, there's nothing else to find here, I believe. There is something that I can do at one point, though. I might need... I don't remember. See that person standing there? I forget how to interact with them. There will be a way, though. Because I want to talk about a cool little feature that they added in this generation. It's not really a big deal, but it's still pretty cool. Look at this. We're coming right on the edge here. Oh, we're going to get attacked first, but you can get right to the edge of looking over the water, the coastline. My Machop and I walk these mountain paths in our bare feet. Think you can take us on? Surely, I would assume. Well, maybe. Kadok has Machop, this reminds me of the recent Pokemon Go Community Day, which was Machop, of course, and hearing Professor Willow's description of like an old movie that he was watching. All right, so we are resistant to fighting. It's still kind of worrisome. I don't really need to worry. See, oh, we're almost out. You know what? Okay, let's Mega Drain. We're almost out of Venoshocks. We are faster, which is interesting. Unless this thing's going for revenge. But, again, that's fighting type. We resist it. Karate Chop can get critical. But even if it is critical, we can handle it. And the Poison Point. Now, here's the problem. If this has Guts, it now has an attack boost. So, let us actually play a little bit clever here. We're going to toss a Worry Seed your way. So that if you have Guts, you ain't got no more Guts. You're now an Insomniac. No sleeping for you. Oh, it had no guard anyway. Okay. So we can start dodging hits now. Nice. Well played, Badoo. Well played, Axel, I should say. And we just took more unfortunate damage. So let us use a potion. We've got 7 left of those. That should be okay. And at this point, I believe a Venoshock should take down the Machop. I find myself pronouncing it both ways all the time. I'm used to calling it Machop because it, obviously the name is a play on the word macho and karate chopping and such. But I guess it's more commonly pronounced Machop instead of Machop. But I don't know. Ever since Gen 1, I've seen the name and interpreted it as Machop. but I'm kind of getting in line with Machop. It doesn't really matter. Again, this goes back to the Rayquaza discussions where people say, oh, you pronounce it the wrong way. It appears that building a thick skin on one's feet does not make one stronger in battle. Really? Ah, you'd think it would. Weird, eh? Alright, what do you say for the defeat? It's great to feel the earth between your toes. Walking around in bare feet is the best. It's not so bad on sand. I don't know about, like, bare rock, but at the beach, it's kind of cool to have the sand between your toes. But yeah, I always say if anyone's complaining about how you pronounce Pokemon names or whatever, why'd I go back here? I always refer it back to, okay, so there's Rayquaza. The idea is, as long as what you say puts the right Pokemon in somebody's mind, so you know, or sorry, they know what you're talking about, that is really the only important thing I say. And I jokingly say now, if I was to say Rayquaza, and they say, you mean Rayquaza? That doesn't matter. But if I was to say Rayquaza, and they're like, oh, it's pronounced slow, bro, then we got a problem. Obviously, something was lost in communication, and you didn't know what I was talking about. There's a Pokeball over there. Can I get to it by going down here? Yes, I can. So I just go hop, 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 grab this. What do we find for all of our hoppy troubles? We got a Leaf Stone, which we can't use on anyone just yet. At least, I'm pretty sure we can't. I'm fairly certain that Badoo evolves through happiness, and I was correct. Or at least, I'm correct in the sense that Leaf Stone doesn't do it, but from what I recall, it is a happiness thing. So is there anything to get over here? Nope, just something to waste your time. I kind of thought it was, but I still wanted to make sure and double check it. Now again, how do I get to that person that was up on that ledge? I do know, once we get to the next town, Ambret Town, there's sort of a little sneaky walk behind a building path, which I think we're going to get to right now, because I believe we have just arrived in Ambret Town. Now, there is a important major thing to do here. Who is this? I'm going to take a stab at this. Hi there, neighbor! Well, I guess that's her voice now. This is Ambret Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to Silage Chili. That's the place I was talking about we can see over the ledge. But first, we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. Sounds good. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go heal, and then I gotta go peel around behind somewhere to find a path. Good evening. I like how they added like little touches where they know what time of day it is. Even though I forgot. So when we did the fireworks scene in Parfum Palace, the sun was still setting, even though in real life it's like pitch black night outside. Of course, the doesn't really account for time zones and like seasons and like what are they called? What are they called? I don't remember. It's like, equinox things, whatever. Anyways, although it was still nighttime, they still had like the sun up because in game the sun hadn't set yet. It doesn't matter. Pokemon fossils are quite rare themselves, but not nearly as rare as the stones you'll find along Route 10 here in Kalos. Oh, I know what he's talking about. We'll see that later. I was thinking, what kind of stones? Say like comet shards, maybe? Nuggets, perhaps? Pokemon fossils. What do you think they dream about? Fossilized sheep, I would assume. Alright, now, she said we can go to the aquarium, which is right here, but we're not going to yet. Where is the secret path? Here we go. I guess it's not so secret, it's pretty much right in your face. Where does this take us to? It's either to an... Okay, it's to an item. But how do we find that other person? We might not see them until later on, maybe? We'll have to wait and see. I seem to recall, though, there was a way to get around up on the upper ledges. But we'll find that out eventually. Let's talk to all the people in town, get some items maybe, get some information. There's a item right there. Here, trainer, use this TM. It's Rock Smash. Poor Chaozu. But we got ourselves the Rock Smashing TM. We haven't needed to use it just yet. We haven't seen any breakable rocks yet. Rock Smash may also lower the other Pokemon's ability to defend itself. That makes up for what it lacks in power. Indeed, it doesn't do that in Pokemon Go. Although, I believe Rock Smash is a fast attack anyway. Ambret Town, where Amber Dust dances. Yo, this is a good deal. Why don't you trade a Pokeball for my Dive Ball? You know what? I never use anything but regular Pokeballs. However, I like the look of Dive Balls, and I got plenty of Pokeballs. Let's do that. Why would he trade a better catch ball for certain types for a basic Pokeball. I mean, I guess I would do the same thing, having just said, you know, I like only Pokeballs. See, it's a good deal, isn't it? We can trade again tomorrow if you want. I've said in Pokemon Go, if you're able to give items away, I would give so many Great Balls and Ultra Balls. I just toss them, because I don't use them. But I would love to be able to hand them to people and be like, here's like 10 Ultra Balls for, say, like a community day. Catch all the Pokemon you can. I'm very particular about the speed of Pokemon. That's why I'm wondering if you have any Pokemon with a speed of 121 or greater with you. Worry not, there's more to Pokemon than speed. What I'd really like to see today is a Pokemon with speed greater than 121. How close are we? I haven't been looking at the numbers all that much. I should do that more often. So we got speed of 33, 46, 46, 21, not even close. I'm going to go to the PC though, and see if we have anyone fast enough. Or wait, I'm going to leave that up to you folks. Should I be able to use a Pokemon in the PC that is a higher level than what we can currently add to our team to do stuff like this? There was somebody in another town that wanted to see a Psychic type, I believe. I don't think I did that. And I can put that out for you folks as well. Anything like that, should we wait till it's something we can currently access based on our level? Or is it fair game, anything goes? I'm going to leave that option up to you folks. Hi, guess what? I heard that some Pokemon can evolve during a battle. Did you know that? I've always said that should be a thing. Like, if your Pokemon hits the level it needs to evolve, it should evolve right then during the battle. You know? Like, it happens in the anime all the time. It should happen in the game somehow. There are lots of stones that can bring out new power in Pokemon. The Kalos region just so happens to have a lot of stones. That makes me think that anything could happen here. Well, they're of course referring, even the little girl, to Mega Evolution, which we don't know that much about yet. At, you know, the point in time we're at right now. Of course, we all know about it in real life, but let's let it be explained to us as time goes on. Trainer tips. Use Pokemon Me to spend some quality time with your Pokemon. People have said that breaks Nuzlocke, because it does give you more beneficial, like dodging, surviving hits with 1 HP, curing yourself of status conditions, so that does kind of make a Nuzlocke easier. So I'm kind of avoiding that for at least the time being. I wonder how strong the Smeargle I left at the daycare has become. Do you know about Smeargle's move Sketch? I do, of course. It takes the move the other Pokemon used and makes it into its own. You should say permanently, because that's the thing. Okay, do we see a cool scene here? Yeah, look at that! Oh, it's showing us that there's an item. Nice. So we know when we get to the sand, come down around, grab that item. Alright, works for me. Wait, check this out. I can still move my head. I love that. Such a little unimportant thing. But I love that. Alright, is this the hotel? I think we might find the O-Powers man in here. Welcome to Hotel Ambret. That's all you have to say. Hello, Esper. What do you say? Teehee. Is it a thing that in the games, Pokemon are able to say other stuff than just their name? I'm pretty sure that's just an anime creation, but you see these Pokemon say all sorts of different stuff. Traveling Trainer, why don't you use this? We got us a new TM. See, when you're playing any game, any RPG, or just any game, talk to everybody that you see, because you pick up stuff along the way. Nature Power becomes a different move depending on the place it's used. I hope it will add fun to your journey. Let's just take a look. Who can learn this? Nature Power, TM. Only our Badoo. Okay, that's fine. Rock Smash, so we can teach to our Pikachu or our Frogadier. Okay, we're seeing some stuff. So if we do see some Rock Smashables, then at least we got 2 options to teach that too. What? Oh, there's people over here. Hey, I got something rare from a customer. I had a chat with the customer several times and we hit it off. Where do you work at? That doesn't really... Okay, anyway. Hello, Furfrou. My Wartortle bids you farewell. Alright, where's Mr. O-Powers Bonding Man? He's got to be here, somewhere. This is my first vacation in such a long time. You are still in your work uniform. I think you forgot how vacationing works. He's not in here. He's got to be around here. I can sense him. I can sense the O-Powers. There he is. I knew it. Hey! Hey, how's it going, friend? I'm Mr. Bonding, the expert on O-Powers. Let me ask you just in case. Do you need to hear an explanation about O-Powers? No, I think we got it. Hey, that's my friend. Let's get started, shall we? It's bonding time. James bonding time? Received an O-Power, we now use Special Defense Power level 1. Special Defense Power increases the Special Defense stat. You can use O powers from the PSS, and the more you use them, the higher they level up. So use them as often as possible. Well then, I do believe I shall take my leave right about now. Hope to see you around. Now, they should have like a ladder come in from like a helicopter, and he grabs it, and then they just fly away with him, right? I mean, how else does he get out of here? We should at least see some footprints or something. I don't know. Man could have dirty shoes, you don't know. It's muddy out there. It actually is. We had, if you've seen some of the photos I posted recently on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff of my Pokemon Go buddies, it's been snowy here, but we had a rainy day yesterday and warm day too, so it melted a lot of the snow, and there's a bunch of mud out there right now. Fossil Lab, we restore whatever they said. Fossils, I think. Oh, okay, so look at this. Look at this. We see excavated fossils are lined up on the shelves. What is that skull up there? That's a Dragonite Skull, I believe, which I think is a nice kind of reference to Black and White, because isn't that Team Plasma stole a Dragonite Skull from, what's that city? What's the city? The city with the normal type gym. Anyway, it's kind of reminiscent. These look like meteorites on the top as well that are used for Deoxys. That is a Helix fossil indeed. Our Lord Helix rests peacefully. So I believe, yeah, these are all kind of referential to past games, which I love the little Easter eggs in this. You must have come to the fossil lab because you like fossils. No, I just needed a place to stay. Do you have a couch? No? I guess I'll just take a look at this stuff. And oh, maybe these are the meteorites. Yeah, meteor that fell from space. So these are the Deoxys things. Is this actually where you would take a Deoxys to change its forms? I've never done that. If you have a Pokemon called Genesect with you, please let me know, alright? What does he do? I think I remember hearing him say that back in the day, but I never had a Genesect to try that out. What does he do? Wait for me! Okay, she just walks up out of nowhere. Why weren't you here already? Where were you? I was exploring everywhere. Welcome, future archaeologists! You were drawn here by the mystique of fossils, no doubt. My name is Serena, and this is Chaz. We're researching Mega Evolution, and we were wondering if you know anything about it. Oh, so you're Professor Sycamore's students. I've heard about you. Mega Evolution, you say? I'm sorry, but all I know is that it has something to do with mysterious stones. Still, since you're students of the Professor, you must know about Pokemon fossils, correct? Of course we do. But let's let him tell us in this generation, if there's any new information. How unexpected! I would have thought Professor Sycamore's students would know the basics. Listen well, fossils are the legacy of Pokemon from the distant past. I think you should definitely go to the dig site and see the real thing. Oh, I see. Also, I want to point out, this big text box for just those 3 letters, or 3 words, that lets you know there's more dialogue. Right there, see? Well, if you don't know anything about Mega Evolution, then you're useless to me. Hakai! Dragon Ball Z reference. Hold on. Pokemon that can be restored from fossils just might have something to do with Mega Evolution. The assistant in Glittering Cave right now might know about that. Interesting. What should I do? Well, since I'm already here, maybe I should go talk to that assistant. Are you going to Glittering Cave, Great Big Sea? I kind of have to, I believe, to get the story going. So, yes, I will. We have a machine that restores fossils and turns them back into Pokemon, but only the assistant in Glittering Cave knows how to use it. You'd think he'd leave an instruction manual for that, but okay. My assistant loves excavating fossils. When he's hard at work digging, he loses sight of all else. Interesting. Are you going to... Yeah, I'm going to Glittering Cave, Great Big Sea. What's this on the wall? Nothing readable? I can look. There's notes. I can read. Can I read? Yes, I've been reading trainer tips all the time. Unless they're supposed to be like holographic trainer tips that actually speak the tips to you. Oh, we're getting to a cool part too, where perspective changes and stuff. You're going to see. Oh, are you going to search for fossils in Glittering Cave? You'll have to ride on a Rhyhorn to get there in that case. Riding Rhyhorn is so much fun. You can even pretend that you're the famous Rhyhorn racer Grace, or her son, if you are fortunate enough. I like to ride Rhyhorn too. Press the A button to find a way over the clay. That little ditty will teach you how. I've already forgotten it. Pokemon moves that come in direct physical contact with the target are direct attacks. If you want to do something about them, you can try this. Rocky Helmet. When we get our Sandslash-Rocky back on the team, I should give him that. It's practically got his name in it. If a Pokemon holding a Rocky Helmet takes a direct attack, the attacker takes damage too. Combine that with an ability like Iron Barbs or Rough Skin, and it'll really start to sting. Or even say Poison Point. Can you imagine taking damage and getting poisoned? Ah, rubbing salt in the wound. Route 9, also known as Spike's Passage, because you need the Spikes Pokemon to ride. So obviously we can't step on these rocks. We can't even... There's no animation for me like stubbing my toe, that's okay. But We hop on the Rhyhorn, and first of all, we get this other angle, which is cool. We can encounter Pokemon on here, too. But, look at this. It's so cool to have a portable game with the 3D environment. Now, if I can clear through... Oh, we have a Hippopotops. It says he stepped on it. That's wild. Level 60. Okay, yeah, so we can get some experience here without getting too crazy high leveled up. What was I about to say? I lost track of something. No, I was talking about how cool it is to have such a decent 3D quality game on a portable system. It was so cool, this generation adding in. I just love it. So cool. I have yet, of course, still to get a Switch, which is also a hybrid portable and, stationary console. But someday, perhaps. That's why I want to try to keep building the channel here to get some more viewership, some more possible revenue coming in, so I can start advancing further into the world of Pokemon. But I definitely... How do I get off? There we go. I definitely need to have some more means to do so. So again, for anyone out there that wants to help build the channel, there is the join button down below for one thing. But even other than that, if you want to share this video or this whole playlist with other friends of yours that might enjoy it through social media, please feel free to do that as well. I like how you can just back up the Rhyhorn. Because the more people we get viewing stuff on the channel, the more our channel will build up, of course. Okay, let's bust this down. I think we can probably get to the end of this route before the episode ends. We got a Paralyzed Heal. Cool stuff. Save me some money in the shops. Now, there is also one, I think we get to the end of this route, and it's something happens that prompted me back in the day, to choose another Pokemon for our main team. Meet other players? I don't need to do... I can't even... Okay. I can't even cancel that text screen out because B button makes my Rhyhorn go weird. Okay, there's another thing that I don't remember how it happens or not, but you see in the background of this setting, there's a tree. And I think it's been said that if you use a certain attack, that you can hit the tree and it will leave an item at the end of the battle. Does anyone have any information on that? Because I don't recall exactly what that means. I would assume something like, say, Earthquake, like maybe a wide range attack can hit the tree, but I don't know for sure. Let's finish up with a quick Venoshock. Take down this Hippopotops. Get some maybe level up experience for Arbadu with a critical... what does it move? What is it called? I just read it. Venoshock. I was going to say Toxishock. That's not a move. If it was, what power do you think it would have? I see we got a trainer up here. Can I avoid you for now? Because I want to avoid you for now. Gonna get another encounter. Where are we gonna find our shiny? Sandile! I have one of you. Well, I had one of you. He's now a crocodile from the old Gen 5 days. Still waiting to find my first Sandile in Pokemon Go, however. And I believe they are super rare. There's been times in the past in Pokemon Go where a new, say a new collection of Pokemon come out, available only in eggs. Let's say Alolan forms, for example. When they first arrived, Alolan Vulpix, I think, was super crazy rare. Like 1% of gift eggs would hatch an Alolan Vulpix. And from what I hear, Sandile is kind of taking that form in the Team Go Rocket eggs. Because I have yet to find one from all the Team Go Rocket strange eggs that I've picked up. But I will find one, and I will train it. I'm like Liam Neeson in a more pleasant way, I suppose. I've been intimidated. I don't like this. Wait, I don't care, because I have nothing but special attacks. This one's level 17. Still get a one-hit KO without a critical? Good job, Axel. Let's level you up, buddy. I believe we're hitting 21 right now. And I do think once we get off the rocks, that will be everything for today's episode. No new attack. That's fine. I am going to try to record the next few episodes in the daytime, though. Alright, what do we find over here? If it's a trainer, I'm going to wait and battle the next episode. But if it's... I think there's a trainer up here. I somehow remember... No, wait, this is fine. This is who I want to show you. I think we're... Oh, I missed an item? Oh, no. I must go back for it next episode. So, check this out. This is a cool thing they added in Gen 6. Care for a sky battle with a sky trainer? Sure. Well, isn't this a shame? You don't have any flying Pokemon. We sky trainers can only battle with Pokemon that fly in the sky. So, when I saw this, initially I thought, okay, I don't need to fight every trainer, that's fine. But I do encounter, or we will encounter several more of these folks along the way. Duskball. I guess they give you that because you're heading into the cave right now. But at some point, I realized with all these sky battlers, sky trainers, I'm going to need to get a flying-type Pokemon at some point. Now, we do have options in the PC, but my initial playthrough of this prompted me to add a flying type. It's not yet, but we will be adding a flying type eventually, maybe before too long here in Pokemon X. But for now, we're going to end off today's episode of Pokemon X with a thank you to everybody who watched today. Again, if you want to share this video or this playlist with other friends of yours that enjoy Pokemon, feel free to do so across all various social media. You know, send maybe a postcard to somebody, smoke signals can work, I don't know, carrier pigeons. Whatever you want to do to share the channel to help build the audience and help me be able to provide more possible contests and giveaways and stuff for our future. And a possible Switch at some point for a Pokemon Gen 8 playthrough. But for now, we're going to end off for our adventures here. And if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to click like down below to let me know you enjoyed it. You can also leave a comment on what you think about this episode and what's going to happen in the future. What flying type do you think we're going to add in this game? There's a little, see if you have enough foresight to figure that out. But anyway, if you want to subscribe to the channel, did I say that? If not, feel free to subscribe. You can click the little bell notification button to get updates with new videos and streams coming out here on the channel. And if you want to click the join button down below to see what perks are available for helping to sponsor my adventures and help support myself and the channel, click the join button, see what perks you can get at the 2 different tiers we have set up. That, I think, covers basically the whole outro. So thank you folks again for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.